Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. I've been putting this video off for quite a while now. I've been trying to work on other stuff, but we're finally going to put the front drive kit on the 814 so that we can test that out and see if we need to take the transmission apart and put a new PTO in it. For you guys that are here just to see me put the front drive kit on, skip ahead a little bit unless you're interested in hearing about this tractor a little bit also. For those of you who have been here or care or don't remember, this is the 814 I bought and got running. PTO slips but is stuck engaged, so I would like to see if it just needs adjusted or if it needs replaced or what the deal is. When I had a mower deck on it that was locked up, the engine would run with it engaged or disengaged with no bog, but I can no longer get the PTO to disengage either direction, so I'm not sure what's going on. But I want to throw this front drive kit on it and see if I can brush hog some with it or do something just to see what it'll do. I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do with this tractor. It's no longer a priority because it's the end of September now, so I don't need to brush hog with it until next year, and I'm currently still brush hogging with the 430. But I would like to get this done and out of the shop because it's in the way. I want to get it done and figured out so I can get that tractor sold. That's my parts tractor, and decide if I'm keeping this one or selling it or what I'm doing and finding another 814 or going through the transmission. But enough rambling. With that being said, we're going to be putting the drive kit in today. That's the purpose of this video. We're going to get this all installed, and then we're going to give it a try and test it out. This will have to go in the front axle. You see it's plugged on this tractor, meaning it's never had one. These bolt on in these 3 holes here on either side. This drive shaft will run from this that'll be in the back of the axle to the PTO up under the tractor here. This is the flagpole lift that will run from the lift bar under the tractor to this, which will set in these. And these clips go in here to lock that in. Once that's in, the clip's in, it's in this hole. This can't be pushed up to let it back out. So, first things first, let's put the drive shaft stub in the front axle, and then we'll stick the drive shaft on, put these on. Maybe not in this order, we'll see, but let's get to it. Alright, y'all, we got the stub shaft in, snap ring on front and back. Now, let's put the front mounts on. Now this is going to be slightly more difficult to show. My tripod doesn't go low enough, so I'm going to have to freehand it and do it at the same time. But one end just goes on here. Pull this collar back like this, and it'll go on there. Then the collar will go back forward and it'll latch. Same with the back, and the drive shaft extends right here. All right, you just slide this on here, pull this collar back. Slide this up on, and that collar should go back into place when it latches. I don't know why it's not doing it right now. I'll tinker with it here a second, I'll be back. All right, I got it latched now. That's what it should look like. It's got a little ball in it, I just had to lubricate it. It's a detent ball. When you pull the collar back, it releases it, lets it go in. Pretty simple. I just lubricated that, ran it back and forth a couple times, it worked just fine. Now, let's put the front weldment on and the double U-joint. And then all we'll have left is the flagpole. For the sake of showing you guys, obviously I do not. So this just slides into here. But while you're putting it in, you have to line up the U-joint on the drive shaft like that. Pull these clips. Flip those down on both sides. Now this is locked in, it cannot come out. Okay, besides an attachment, this is the last piece of the puzzle. This is your flagpole lift bar. This side goes toward the back of the tractor, and this side will hook right there on the front weldment. So let's get this slid back in here, and I'll try and get under there with you guys and show you how it goes. Okay, we're under the tractor. This is the lift bar. You're going to take this, and really you can put it in any one of the holes. I'm going to put mine in the bottom hole. Just get it slid in there. Just like that. Take your clip. And yes, I know my hand is in the way. Stick it in there. Now it can't come back out. Now we'll go up to the front and attach that. All right, you just saw me put the bottom on. Just take the clip out. Clip removed. To be kind of up, right? I'll pull it out here so you guys can see it, but it'll set down more. And then once this is in here all the way, clip goes in there, and I like to put it down in like that, just so it's harder for the weeds to catch it. And just like that, your front drive kit is completely installed. You can run whatever attachment on this that you can just bolt on to a walk behind. Same 4-bolt pattern. You just put it in, bolt it on with these 4 bolts. So you can run any mower, brush hog, sickle bar, tiller, rotary plow, anything you can put on the front of a walk behind, you can now run on this tractor, and it will work just fine. It was a really good design on Gravely's part. So that is going to be it for installing the drive kit. If you need information on greasing it, I'll just do that real quick. There's a grease zerk here, and it fills up this big cavity, so you'll want to put quite a bit in there, in my opinion. Grease zerk here, and it fills up this spot here. On some tractors, there's one on the bottom of the axle. This one doesn't have one, which kind of surprises me. Some of them will have one in the double U-joint. Not very many of them will, though. Then you'll have grease zerk here for that, and some of them will have them in the U-joints on the shaft. And those are the only grease points on the drive kit. Now once you put your attachment on, some of them have grease zerk, some of them don't, so you'll have to watch that yourself. But that is how to install this. That's going to be the end of installation. If you're interested in continuing watching and seeing us throw a brush hog on this and try it out, you're more than welcome. But if you were just here to see the installation, then that is going to be the end of it. It's like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, I don't know, at night, 9:30. And so it's dark already. So tomorrow I'll get this thing out, put a front brush hog on it or something, and we'll give it a try, see what we can do. Maybe we can break the PTO loose, not sure. I'll be adjusting this forward and reverse clutch first, because the forward clutch is way out of adjustment and the reverse one is okay, but needs tightened. So I'll bring you guys back in the morning and we'll get things put on here and try it out. In the meantime, off camera, I am going to adjust the clutches and make sure she still starts and runs. Alright y'all, it's been raining all morning. Finally quit. Got a brush hog put on here. Let's stick around. I've been trying to adjust the clutches. I'm definitely in need of new clutches. I cannot get it to where both of them engage and are solid, and they don't both engage at the same time. I've run both linkages all the way to the max, so I'm just going to need new clutches if I keep this tractor. But I think I've got it done enough to where I can push the brush hog around a little bit in first gear, or even, you know, the first few gears. My hydraulic lift is in working order. Happy about that. I just gotta keep the cat out of the dang way, because he is not smart enough to stay out of it. Let's go in third low. We'll find something to mow. Okay, that's too slow. I think that's fourth low. Still pretty darn slow. Let's see here. Clutch doesn't lock forward either, because it's not adjusted properly. Definitely slows down doing that. Oh, look at that. It's pretty well stopped. How about if well, that's supposed to be engaged. Let's go. I think it should be second high. Might be a bit too fast, actually. Well, first high. That's better. Something's not happy. Got it kinda broke loose, not really. So that gives us our answer. In order to use this tractor, I'm going to need new forward and reverse clutches. Hey, that tire went flat. I'm not surprised. And a new PTO clutch. So I'll have to decide if that is worth doing to me. I don't know if I want to mess with it or just find another tractor. But as you see, it runs pretty good. I do think I am going to call this project good for now. I got some other stuff I want to get in the shop and get worked on before winter. So I think that's going to be the end of this project for a little while. Maybe this winter I'll tear it apart, put all new clutches in it, and maybe that'll make it better. But in the meantime, if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. If you aren't already, please consider subscribing, and drop any comments down below. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one.